Gonna hold our path, the sky and say, only our own man. I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin. Oh, I can feel my heart beating. 'Cause you make me feel.
Doesn't seem right, does it? While we have traditionally believed that what distinguishes humans from apes is the size of our neocortex, so researchers from the University of Durham and University of Reading have recently published findings suggesting that the cerebellum may play a larger role than previously thought.
The cerebellum is found at the base of the skull. It is primarily thought to be involved in the development of skilled movement, fine motor control, and the production of complex sequences of behaviour, such as those necessary for the use of tools. Because of this, many researchers have compared the cerebellum to a computer. Its processing power, it is argued, facilitates longer and more complex motor sequences. By contrast, most neuroscientists agree that the neocortex is the crowning achievement of evolution and the biological seat of human mental prowess. Functions of the neocortex include social skills and long-term planning.
We got in contact with Robert Barton of Durham University, who believes that the role of the cerebellum is greatly underappreciated. He refuted the following assumptions.
1. An assumption that executive control is what marks humans out. 2. An assumption that whatever it is that marks out humans comprises a general explanation for cognitive evolution in other species too. And 3, related to the last, an assumption that the cortex is the most advanced structure, while structures like the cerebellum have not changed much, because the cortex seems to have ballooned in size. However, this ballooning is due to the way neuron density scales with the size of different structures, declining steeply in the cortex and remaining constant in cerebellum as brain size increases. The human cortex looks disproportionately big, but it does not have a disproportionately large number of neurons, whereas the human cerebellum looks small but has 4 times more neurons within it.
Instead, he suggested that cultural reasons were at play and that
it is time to let poor old Phineas Gage rest in his grave.
One of the main findings of the study came from comparing the sizes of the cerebellums to the neocortex over a range of species. It was found that non-apes had both small cerebella and neocortices relative to each other, whereas apes appeared to have diverged from their rate of increase, with humans prevailing with the largest cerebellar to neocortical volume of them all.
However, many neuroscientists believe that Barton may be overstating the importance of the cerebellum. Suzanne Schultz of the University of Manchester says that despite the cerebellum's importance in synthesis and learning, that this does not take away from the fundamental importance of the neocortex.
Schultz believes that the cerebellum may simply have grown due to the growth of the neocortex. She says that as your brain gets larger, it becomes increasingly important to be able to synthesize and coordinate all the information you're holding.
So, should we take Robert Barton's advice and let Phineas Gage rest in his grave? What do you guys think?
Food for thought.